April has started on a troubling note as road safety concerns continue to affect the island. This, according to Vice Chairman of the National Road Safety Council, Dr. Lucian Jones. 3 people, including 2 passengers and a taxi driver, are in hospital at Princess Margaret Hospital after a crash in Mount George about 11 a.m. Reports say the taxi driver stopped to let off a passenger on the right side of the road. While moving back to the left, the vehicle was hit by another motorist. In another incident, 1 man is dead after a crash along Lumsden Crescent in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. He has been identified as Conroy Williams. According to reports, he lost control of his car and crashed into a utility pole. He was taken to Spanish Town Hospital where he was pronounced dead. Vice Chairman of the Road Safety Council, Dr. Lucian Jones, says while fatalities are down, road safety is still a major issue.
January to March has started out very badly in respect of road safety. This has already, on day 9 persons have died on the nation's roads, thus tracking 1 per day, including the 5 who died over the Easter weekend. This has resulted in 71 road deaths for the year, a troubling development when we consider that only 17 persons died for the entire month of March. Therefore, we need to go back to basics, encourage and enforce safe speeds, and safe road users who buckle up in both front and back seats, and motorcyclists who wear an approved helmet.
MP for Western Hanover, Heather Miller, says some of her constituents who were impacted by Hurricane Melissa are yet to benefit from government initiatives like the Roofs program because they haven't been assessed. Yannick Williams reports.
The government says disbursements under the Roofs program now exceeds 8.8 billion Jamaican dollars. While some hurricane victims continue to benefit from the disbursements, there are others who are yet to be assessed. Member of Parliament for Western Hanover, Heather Miller, is raising questions about the process.
The assessment process, I believe, is incomplete based on the feedback I've been getting from communities. One, it's incomplete because there are some areas that are yet to be assessed. There are areas that have been assessed, but they have not received any assistance at all. And when they reach out to the Ministry of Labour office in Hanover, they are not getting any information, or the information they're getting is that they can't assist. Their names are not on the list. And so it raises concerns. It raises serious concerns for me about the credibility of the program.
And to support hurricane victims in the constituency, she's had to get creative. With the cost of building material high, this resident was gifted a container home.
Melissa has done a terrible damage to my house. Flat, everything was breaking up. Everything, bed, stove, everything flat. I didn't have a home.
She says after the passage of Hurricane Melissa, she was left with only 1 mattress and a pile of rubble. And battling with diabetes, poor circulation, and an eye condition, she's struggling.
I was lost. I was like, but I give God thanks, and thanks for the MP and all the members and the community citizens for their help. And I appreciate it. I am overwhelmed for the house because I pray night and day for someone to come and assist, and so I'm grateful. I am grateful.
In the meantime, Ms. Miller says the initiative is part of a broader effort to assist vulnerable residents impacted by the hurricane. She notes that while recovery is ongoing, ensuring families have safe and secure housing remains a top priority. Yannick Williams, TVJ News.
It's time for a break. Stay with us, more stories when we return. Welcome back to the Midday News. It's now time for the Business Minute.
Communication specialist at the Consumer Affairs Commission, Dorothy Campbell, is urging Jamaicans to conserve essential resources amid expected shortages linked to the ongoing conflict involving the United States, Israel, and Iran. Ms. Campbell advised consumers to cut back on the use of energy, food, water, and medication as global supply disruptions begin to take effect. She also encouraged strategies such as carpooling, bulk buying, and shopping at farmers market to help stretch shrinking disposable incomes already under pressure from the crisis and the impact of Hurricane Melissa. Further afield, Madagascar has declared a 2-week nationwide state of energy emergency and severe fuel shortages caused by the US and Israel's war in Iran. The presidency said the decision was taken following Tuesday's cabinet meeting over fears the situation could lead to public disorder. The Indian Ocean island, which relies on oil to produce much of its electricity, is dependent on fuel imports from the Middle East, and supplies are likely to be disrupted for some time despite the 2-week ceasefire announced overnight. And that's it for the Business Minute. I'm Antonia Atkinson.
Thank you, Antonia. It's now time for the top regional and international stories.
Trinidad and Tobago is pushing for a special CARICOM meeting to challenge the reappointment of Carla Barnett. The government claims it was excluded from the decision-making process, arguing the matter was not on the official agenda. Prime Minister Kamla Prasad Bisesa says the issue will be pursued aggressively. Officials stress the concern is not with Dr. Barnett personally, but with the procedure used. A formal request for a meeting of regional foreign ministers is expected as a first step. On the international scene, tensions are rising between Iran and the United States, threatening a fragile ceasefire agreement. Iran has accused the US of violating key conditions, while also criticizing Israel over reported attacks in Lebanon. Disputes over terms, including control of shipping through the Strait of Hormuz, remain unresolved. Meanwhile, talks aimed at a permanent solution could begin soon, with US Vice President J.D. Vance expected to lead negotiations. And those were the top regional and international stories. I'm Prince Moore.
Thank you, Prince. We head to a quick break. When we come back, we'll have your midday sports reports.